Hey, it's Drybear. Mistfall Hunter has been hard at work since their last beta test, and it's not something you want to miss. They're actually gearing up for Beta 3, launching September 15th at 9 p.m. EDT, and can join up through Steam, linked below in the description and comments. Be sure to wishlist the game now so you don't fall behind. Thanks to the Mistfall Hunter team for sponsoring this video. But in case you haven't seen Mistfall Hunter, let's dive into what the game is all about. It's a gritty, dark fantasy game where you can be a legendary hero called a guild hunter, those that are willing to enter dangerous territory where violent and corroded enemies reside. You dive in solo or in a group of up to 3 and brave the Gyldenmist. Or put simply, it's an extraction RPG where you fight for your life against enemies and other players in PvP in order to extract alive and keep your spoils. The map has a forcing function, of course, as extraction modes need to, and in Mistfall Hunter, it's the Gyldenmist. The playable area starts large and shrinks over time, but you'll find portals and gateways along the way that set it apart from your typical battle royale circles. Additionally, you'll find enemies of all types throughout the various maps. Grunt-level enemies, elites, and even larger bosses, including the Mist Lord. What strategies you employ depends on the class that you choose. Drop in the comments down below which class you'll be playing in Beta 3 on September 15th. Each class comes with a full talent tree of benefits and skills that you can combine together to form your own playstyle. The Mercenary is a skilled fighter and master of most weapons. An easy choice when confronting enemies head-on. Personally, I prefer to wield heavy two-handed weapons on the Mercenary, but the best part about this class is the sheer variety of weapons to choose from. The Blackarrow prefers to fight from range with precision shots, though they have a devastating list of close-range weapons they can rely on in a pinch. And yes, ranged attacks can headshot as well, so you are rewarded for skillful aim. How you deal with a variety of engagements will range depending on your playstyle and the talents you've chosen. The Shadowstrix is fast and nimble, capable of striking from darkness. They boast a wide range of tricks and skills in their toolkit to surprise any foe, monster, or player. This includes area attacks, gap closers, and high mobility maneuvers. Shadowstrix may be the class with the highest skill ceiling, as knowing when and how to engage is an art form. Sorcerer wields incredible power held in check only by the ability casting it. What I love about spell casting in Mistfall Hunter is it operates on the same stamina system that the other martial-oriented classes function on. This means that casting spells is an infinitely renewable resource. Some spells are fast and snappy, others are focused on pure utility, and of course, there are some that are slow but pack a ridiculous punch. The Seer class wields a catalyst and slings holy magics, utilizing powerful runes to support and damage. The ranged attacks of the catalyst give similar skill-based gameplay as the bow from Blackarrow, but with a different vibe. Many of the runic and holy magics in the Seer's kit have multiple uses, and effects can vary depending on how creative you get with them. However, Beta 3 introduces a sleuth of new content to try. First, the Seer class is expanding with the new Blasphemer Seer. This is an entirely different specialization within the Seer class itself. These Blasphemers harbor deep resentment toward the goddess of life, instead twisting their pain into weapons. Blasphemer Seers fight with brutal maces and are able to channel their anger into a frenzied state, which gives a nice contrast to the Reverent Seers, who use ranged attacks and focus on holy magic, buffing, and healing. Personally, I like being able to use the more unique effects the Seer has, like turning into a rune to avoid elite enemies' attacks, while still being able to use a powerful melee weapon with the Blasphemer. Another cool addition is the Soul Tree, another method for extracting. Normally, you have to find a bell to extract at the end of a match, but in this case, the Soul Tree spawns at the start of the match, but withers quickly. Anyone can run up to it and use it to extract, but it has a limited use and blocks other escapes in the area. It's an easy way to jump out of a match early if you feel you're outclassed by your enemies. The Soul Tree locations are marked on the map, but disappear quickly, so guild hunters must be fast. They are also introducing the camp area in Beta 3, a hub and hangout spot for guild hunters. It's a spot for you to craft, gather, and complete quests, form parties, manage loot, and prepare for the next hunt. It's a nice touch that makes the game feel more alive. A brand new boss has been added to the game, General Herald. A once honorable commander now consumed by madness. The bosses in Mistfall Hunter are a serious challenge and one you need to approach with caution, not just for their might, but also for any other guild hunters that may join after you. He even has more than one phase, transforming and freezing the entire arena as you progress through the encounter. Dude's got some serious aura farming going on. What's cool about these boss battles is they really have to be approached differently depending on your build and the class that you have set up here. So in this case, I'm playing against the new general with a Blasphemer Seer, but I have very underscored gear, and I also didn't really have much to my name when I started this. So it was actually quite tough to be able to line up the shots here, killing off the side adds and dealing with the crazy dive attack that General Herald has. And on top of that, I wasn't expecting there to be a second phase on this fight as well. It's something that I think a lot of these types of games can explore more, since generally at 3D action games have long involved aspects to their boss encounters, and seeing something this involved for Mistfall Hunter was very surprising. As I was really only testing the fight here, so I finished off the ads. You always want to get the ads out of the way, and once I did, the whole arena changed, and while I didn't really stand a chance at the gear level I had here, it was super exciting and interesting to think about what classes will do in this situation, how you can leverage your skills best in a solo encounter, but it gets even more interesting when you start talking about group play as well. Having a mercenary up at the front to be able to hold the boss's attention while using some ranged or melee damage from, say, a Shadowstrix, a Blackarrow, or perhaps even a Sorcerer, and then having a normal, like, Revenant Seer set up for buffs and heals and runes in the area, so you can actually take the boss down to be able to get the loot that you need, on top of the fact that you're also racing against time, because it is still an extraction at the same time. So a nice little elevated gameplay element to the experience you have inside of Mistfall Hunter. The devs have also been implementing feedback from the last two betas, as well as beta 3 allows you to play as a male or female guild hunter for all classes if you choose. This includes a character customizer, so you can nail the look you envision for your chosen class. The new normal and chaos modes help separate difficulty levels, and players can now forge their own equipment in the new camp zone. There's even a new special bag to secure loot on risky hunts, along with a slew of optimization improvements, which is always nice. Join up for beta 3 launching September 15th at 9 p.m. EDT on Steam, and be sure to wishlist Mistfall Hunter using the link in the description and comments. I also have some beta 3 keys to give away, so follow the giveaway link and be sure to follow to win. If you found value in today's video, leave a like down below, leave a comment for the algorithm to help this video get seen by more people, and don't forget to check out my other channels for other content and other stuff and other things.